You have to believe that what you have to say is important. And I know this sounds simple, but have you truly lived like this? Like, if you want to be a content creator, have you posted videos consistently? Because if you haven't posted consistently, then you're kind of telling yourself that what you have to say is not that important. And so many people, they don't speak up with their opinions, they don't express themselves because they're afraid of judgment. And a lot of people will make excuses. They'll say, like, oh, I don't have the time, or I'm not good speaking on camera, or I'm just awkward. It's like these are all excuses because, yeah, you definitely have the time. Like, if you have the time to watch this video, if you have the time to scroll, then you have the time to make videos. Or I'm not good speaking on camera. Well, the way to get better speaking on camera is by doing it, it's by practicing, it's by doing it consistently. So it's like, I think that those are just excuses. And the real thing that's holding people back is the judgment of other people. Because that's like so fundamental to human beings because we evolved through tribes. And if you got kicked out of the tribe because, of judgment of other people, then it may mean that you would die. So it's like we have this biological reason to really not want to be judged by people. And I think that's what holds people back. But you have to have this belief. You have to have this belief that what you have to say is more important than the judgment of other people. Because that's like your truth. That's like expressing yourself. And like if you can't speak up and say the things that you truly believe, then you're not really living your own life. Because your true life consists of you speaking the truth, right? If that's who you're supposed to be, then it consists of you speaking the truth, like saying what you have to say. So if you have these things that you want to say, like let's say you want to be a content creator and you're not doing it, then it's kind of like you're not living your own life. It's kind of like you're living the life that someone else prescribed to you. It's kind of like you're letting the judgment of other people hold you back from actually pursuing things that are meaningful to you. But what you have to say is important. But a lot of people, they weren't taught this like throughout when they were kids, like when they expressed themselves, they were punished or they weren't really encouraged for doing the things that they wanted to. But like I'm making this video to encourage you to actually like start putting yourself out there, start expressing yourself because like these things are important. It's important how you live your life because you only get one life. Like you want to live your life on your own terms. You don't want to look back at your life and be like, man, I just lived it the way everyone else wanted me to, and I never really even expressed myself or like believed that what I had to say was important. Like no, you want to live your life being like, at least I tried, at least I expressed myself, at least I'm, was being myself. Because a lot of people they say like just be yourself, but what does that even mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means speak the truth. Say what you have to say. Express yourself. Have an idea of like who you want to be and work towards that honestly. Because if you do that, you'll feel a sense of meaning. And I think there's no greater feeling in the world than the sense of meaning. Like, have you ever been in a flow state? That is a sense of meaning. And I think your best chance of being in a flow state is really working honestly towards the person you want to become and expressing what you have to say. Because, of course, sometimes if that feels uncomfortable, but like the more you become like the person you're supposed to be, which is just defining who you want to be and then working towards it, I think the better you'll feel, the more you'll feel like, man, this is meaningful. Because by your own definition, you've said that this is the person you want to be. So it's like working towards that will feel meaningful. And the first step to do that is to really just be honest with yourself and try and express the things you have to say. Like when I was in high school and a little bit in college, I would really like hold back the things I wanted to say. But the more I've expressed myself, the more I feel better. Like now I've made over 80 videos in a row on YouTube of these videos. And with each video, I'm just like, okay, I'm expressing myself even more. And if you have a desire to be a content creator or really just a desire to express yourself in general, you kind of have an obligation to pursue that. Because that's kind of like the best version of you calling out to you to like do things. So don't hold that back. Don't hold yourself back. Don't silence yourself because of the judgment of other people. Of course, people are going to judge you. People will judge you if you talk, if you don't talk, if you be a content creator, if you don't be they'll judge you no matter what. So don't let those things hold you back. You have to have this belief that what you have to say is important. But the thing is, you also have to think through the benefit that you get from not expressing yourself. The benefit that you get is that you feel safe, you feel comfortable. But that's not a fulfilling life. Like feeling safe and comfortable, that's not fulfilling. What's fulfilling is leaving your comfort zone, is growth. Because you can only experience growth from your comfort zone by leaving it, by feeling uncomfortable. And of course you feel uncomfortable when you do this. You're leaving your comfort zone. But the more you do it, the more your comfort zone grows, and the more you start to get used to these scenarios of expressing yourself, and then the more meaning you find in these things. So of course it's not going to be easy. You're leaving your comfort zone. But even though it won't be easy, it will be worth it. Life's not easy, but it's worth it. Take care.